History isn't just a set of dusty old facts. It's a living story that's always changing. What if a lost civilization wasn't wiped out in a great war, but just faded away?
Or what if a colonial empire began not with division, but with incredible artistic fusion?
And how's this for a story? A modern nation saved by a secret, high-stakes gold heist. These stories show the truth is often way more fascinating than the myths we're told. First, the Indus Valley Civilization. The myth says a brutal invasion wiped them out, but that's not what happened. And that whole peaceful utopia idea, well, the evidence actually points to a lot of violence.
So if it wasn't an invasion, what was it? Turns out the real culprit was the climate.
It wasn't a sudden collapse. It was a slow, painful fade over hundreds of years. Okay, let's jump to the 18th century. We think of early British rule as totally segregated, but that's not the whole story. Get this. Back in the 1780s, 1 in 3 British men in India actually left their wills to Indian women. It points to a surprising amount of social and even marital interaction. It wasn't just business. This cultural mix created a totally unique art style, known as the company school. Indian artists used their traditional techniques, but on imported British paper, a true fusion of worlds. But this fascinating period didn't last. The Victorian Empire brought in strict, rigid social apartheid. All right, fast forward to 1991. The official story is a dry economic problem, right? The reality was a thriller. By June, India had only $1.2 billion left in foreign reserves. That's barely enough for 3 weeks of imports. The country was about to go broke. The plan was straight out of a movie. Secretly fly 67 tons of gold out as collateral. It caused a huge public outcry when the news broke. But it worked. The desperate move saved the economy. So you see, from ancient collapses to modern crises, the stories we tell ourselves constantly change. Old theories get debunked. We find new clues in art, in wills, and in old records. So the big takeaway is this. History isn't just about memorizing facts. It's a live investigation, which makes you wonder, what part of history that we take for granted will be totally rewritten next?